Let's make one more tutorial in Autodesk Fusion. In this video, you'll learn how to use the Extrude, Hold, Fillet, and Split Body. So open the Fusion and let's go. The first step to create this part, we will select the top plane and make this sketch. And here will be the midpoint. And the first thing that we'll create this circle here with 32.5 millimeters of radius and create this circle with 24 millimeters of radius. And then we will create these two circles here with 33 and 8 millimeters of diameter. And the distance between this point here and this point is 154 millimeters. Okay, so open the Fusion, go to create, select the top plane, select the circle, make a circle here with 48 millimeters of diameter and another one with 65 millimeters, and create another circle here with 33 millimeters and one with 18 millimeters of diameter. Okay, go to sketch dimension. The distance between these circles is 154 millimeters, and go to constraints, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. Okay, we made this. Now let's create this slot with 61.5 by 20 millimeters. It is a slot center by center. Okay, and the distance between this point here and this point is 35 millimeters. So go to create and select a slot, center to center slot. Make a slot here, 61.5 by 20 millimeters. Okay, go to sketch dimension. The distance between these 2 points here is 35 millimeters. Go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. Okay, we made this. Now let's create this line here. This line is tangent with this circle here. Okay, create a line, create two arcs here, and this line. This arc here is coincident with this line, and the point where this arc is coincident with this arc is vertical with the midpoint. Okay, so select line, make a line here, make an arc, another arc, and another line here. Go to constraint, select tangent, select this line and this arc here, and select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. Okay, go to sketch dimension. This arc has 30 millimeters of radius, and go to constraint again, select concentric, select this arc and this one, and the radius here is 38.5. Okay, now let's create a line here with 8 millimeters, a half of 16. Okay, 8 millimeters, and the distance between this point here and the midpoint 38.5 millimeters, and then we will create an arc here with 77 millimeters of radius, and the distance between this point here and this point here is 14.6, and the distance between this point and the midpoint here is 38.5. Okay, so select line, make a line here with 8 millimeters. Okay, go to create, select the arc, 3-point arc, make an arc between these two lines. This arc isn't tangent with this line. Okay, and go to constraint, select horizontal vertical, select this point and this point here. Go to sketch dimension. The distance between these 2 points here is 38.5, and the distance here is 38.5. Okay, the radius here is 77 millimeters of radius, and the distance between these 2 points is 14.6. Okay, we made this. Now go to create and select mirror, select this line, this two arc, this line here, and the mirror line, we will use this construction line of this slot and press OK. We have this profile. Okay. Now finish the sketch. We needed to extrude this. So the first extrusion that we'll make, we will extrusion the main body here, and we needed to extrude this 20 millimeters. Okay. So go to extrude, select this profile, the direction symmetric, measurement whole length, and the distance here 20 millimeters, and press OK. Show the sketch 1 again, go to extrude. We needed to extrude this area here and this one, and the extrusion here will be 22 millimeters of distance. Okay, so select this and this one. The direction, select symmetric, measurement whole length, and the distance 22 millimeters. Operation join and press OK. We made this. Okay. Now I will hide this body a little bit. Show the sketch 1 again. We needed to create this cut here. We'll use the slot to make this. Okay. So go to extrude, select the slot, show the body. The start, select object, and the object, select this face here, and here -2 millimeters. Operation cut and press OK. Look that we make this cut. When we'll select the start object, we will select a face, and the extrusion will begin at this face. Okay, it is a simple thing. Now we need to make in the other side. So let's make the same, but the direction of the extrusion is in the other side. So go to extrude, show the sketch 1, select the slot, show the body 1, and they start here, select the object, and here we will select this face. Okay, and the extrusion here is 2 millimeters because it's to this side. And operation cut, press OK. Hide the sketch 1. We made this. Okay. Now we'll make this hole here. This hole, okay, is the same. This one here. So the distance between the center of this hole and this edge here is 8.5 millimeters. And it is in the center of the plane, okay, in the mid plane here. Look at this, 10 millimeters here. So let's create 2 points for reference. And we know that the distance between this edge here and this point here is 16 millimeters. So we will select this face here to create the hole, okay? So go to create a sketch and select this face here. And go to create, select the project, include project, the selection filter, select the bodies, select this body here and press OK. Now go to create and select the point. We'll make a point for reference, okay? Make a point here and a point here. Go to sketch dimension. The distance here is 8.5 millimeters and the distance here 8.5 millimeters, okay? And go to constraint, select the horizontal vertical, make sure that this point is horizontal with the midpoint. Okay. Now finish the sketch. We have our 2 reference here and select the hole and the placement here. Select it from sketch and select this 2 point. Okay. And here the diameter here is 16 millimeters. Let me erase it. The diameter 16 millimeters and the inner diameter here is 8 millimeters. And the distance between the beginning of the hole and this edge here is 16 millimeters. and the cut here is through all this body, okay? So the extend, select all, the whole type, select counter body, and the diameter here 16 millimeters, and the distance here 16 millimeters, and the diameter here 8 millimeters, and press OK. We made this. Okay. Now, to finish this, we needed to create two things here. The first one, let's create the fillet. We have a fillet here in this edge and this edge here and this edge with 5 millimeters, and the other side the same. And in the outer side here, we have a fillet with 1 millimeters of diameter, of a radius, okay? So let's create this. Select the fillet, select this edge, select this face here, and select this edge. The fillet here is 5 millimeters. Edge selection set. Let's add the other side. This edge, this face, and this edge, 5 millimeters. Press OK. Now let's make the fillet here and this edge here. So go to fillet again. The fillet here is 1 millimeters. And press OK. Now here, to finish this exercise, we needed to make a cut here to split this body, okay? The split here is in this plane here, vertical with the midpoint, okay? So to create this, we'll go to modify and select split body, and body to split, select this body, and click here in splitting tool, select this plane here, and press OK. We made this, okay? Now we will add some color here. So press letter A in the keyboard. Let me add a color here. And here we finish our exercise. So thanks for watching. Subscribe my channel for more, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.